hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip
Bars is bad.
Sorry about that. We had a little delay there. I said let's break down Styles P publishing situation. You seen the video. We all seen the video of him talking about it. Now, first, did you work with him personally? And what is your thoughts about him saying that he's only getting $25K per year from his publishing?
Yeah, I mean, I know Styles P for some years now. We've been working on this. We've been working on this for some time now. and you know, we've gotten some results. If you're asking if it has to do anything with Puff or anything like that, it's not really so per se a Puff issue. It's the administrator's issue. It's the Sony ATV issue. I would say it's more of a software issue. What's not being logged, what isn't being logged, things like that.
So how do a lot of these moguls, like you see a Fat Joe or even like a Diddy, take the blame where it's not justified, where it's something else within the paperwork that it's a person behind the scenes that's more of a villain than the front men? They take a lot of blame for that shit.
I mean, once again, a lot of these guys in the entertainment business, they know my hot records make money. They know my hot records. With my hot records, I go get a publishing deal, I'm gonna go get some money. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily mean that they know how money's made. You know what I'm saying? Like how it's transported. You know what I'm saying? So I might talk to Puff or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean he knows, you know what I'm saying? I gotta tell him what's going on. Then he gotta go, make a call and, make an OG call and try to get it rectified. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how big his royalty statement is. You think he's reading his royalty statement? His royalty statement is probably 30,000 pages. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on.
That brings it definitely into perspective. Break it down for the average person. What is publishing like? How does it work, and how do the splits usually work? Could you break that down for the average person who don't really know the music publishing game like that?
I mean, how the split works. I mean, without a sample, there's 100%. You have 100% of composition. You guys make a record. One makes the beat, the other one writes the lyrics. That's 50-50. All right, basically. He makes us, he comes in with a sample. He might not get any publishing. Neither of you might not get any publishing. The sample might come in and take it all. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how much is used. Maybe you didn't license it. You might get sued. You might, a whole bunch of things might happen. But I mean, with publishing, there's mechanical publishing, which is like sales. Back in the 90s, you would think like compact discs, vinyl, tapes. Yeah. Now it's that, except for tapes and CDs. It's Spotify, Apple. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You got performance royalties, which would be like your CSEC, BMI, ASCAP royalties, performance royalties with maybe like from radio, TV usage, if your song's played in a TV show, things like that. You got sync licensing, that's, if they're going to use your song in a TV show, you get a licensing, agreement, they might give you $50,000 use your song, and you two guys got 50-50. Now you're gonna get 25,000 each. Publisher might take 25%. Now y'all, got to break down from that. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically it. I mean, you go get a publishing deal, an admin or a co-pub. They'll go collect the money for you. Some of them will give you royalties every 3 months. Some will give you royalties every 6 months. On a co-pub. I've heard of publishers giving royalties out like every month now too. You know what I'm saying? As long as it reaches a threshold. So I mean that's the publishing game for you. But you guys gotta be real educated in that business because it gets ugly. It's just like I said, like just because you got a publisher, that doesn't mean he's collecting all your money. I could trick your publisher out. I could take your money if I wanted to, and your publisher wouldn't even tell you. Me on the outside, I have no contract with you. You know what I'm saying? You got a publishing deal with Universal or somebody like that. You know, just for shits and giggles. You know, there's people that know how to tap into your account and get the money and get a little piece of your money. You know, and your publisher's not even going to tell you.
Now, who are these people? Like, you mean like investors, somebody like in the investment game that can go in and grab a stock?
White collar criminals, cats that say shoot. Like, if I take publishing, you know, I'll go to court civilly, maybe not criminally, and you know, I won't land in jail for stealing publishing. I'll just be a white collar criminal and just steal publishing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's guys out there that steal publishing for a living. I just had a guy in court last year, Rollo Wonder, Rashid Harrison. They call him Rollo Wonder. He's a little fucking piece of shit, but he's running around all over the place. He got a whole bunch of stolen catalog, maybe like 1,000 songs he got stolen. Like most of them are stolen. He forged maybe like 30 different contracts on behalf of writers. I had Dame Grease. He forged Dame Grease's contract. I had him in court for Dame Grease, stealing 30 songs from Dame Grease. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I mean, there's guys like that. They just, you know what they're doing. They know how to, you know, steal catalogs, jump from town to town, hide, you know, freaking floss, you know, this guy's all over the place. But you gotta watch out for guys like that. They're just vultures, just trying to play high profile to suck you into like certain situations to know your information so they could steal your royalties.
That's crazy.
And you won't even see this guy face to face. You won't even see him face to face. If he came in the room, you wouldn't even know him.
Man.
Yeah. But that's a company called Wonder Boy Publishing, Wonder Group, Wonder Boy Publishing.
Okay. Talk about sampling a little bit. I remember like back in the day with Diddy, like he would kill a sampling game. Mace was on it, Biggie was on it, he was on it, everybody was on it with Bad Boy. But I know a lot of people that they make money from sampling, like you were just talking about, like you were just breaking down. So how many of those artists probably realistically made money on them records because of all the sampling?
I mean, they got a small split. I mean, if they were artists, it's harder for them to recoup because they got to pay out the sample. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you could have did an album in 1998, 97, and you could still be unrecouped or just recouping 23 years later.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I got a client that came out with an album in 98. They just recouped last month. You know, every song had a sample in it though.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And that's if they want to. They technically don't even have to give you money, right? They could just say, no, it's all mine. A lot of people do.
What do you mean, the record label?
The person that owns the sample.
I mean, if you come early and just give them a license before the record is out, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna work with you. The publisher's gonna work with you and sign off on it. You know what I'm saying? Some guys don't want their music incorporated with rap and stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10 they're gonna clear it. Yeah, well, I forgot the question. I'm sorry.
No, no problem. You pretty much answered it. I was asking who has to clear the sample. How often does that happen? 9
times out of 10 it's going to get cleared.
Okay. Gotcha.
But like I said, if it's an artist, the artist is going to, just like I told you, it takes a while for them to recoup because they got so many samples. If it's a producer, the producer might just get a producer royalty, which is like points. He might just get points, and he might not get any publishing because he came with the sample. You know, a smart lawyer is going to protect his artist and say, nah, man, like you came with the sample. You know what I'm saying? You're costing us too much. I'm not going to pay for the sample and give you publishing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And split the publishing with the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you're not getting no publishing. Next time, come with the original composition. You know what I'm saying? And just take the points.
Yeah.